Hey guys, this is Skylar with another video here. This time I want to talk about my rec kit, recreation kit. So when we go to some of the monuments, like we went last weekend and are going again this weekend for a lantern walk here in Middle Georgia. But we have the Okmulgee National Monument. It's just Indian mounds, and that's basically what I would want to take with me for short trips. You know, is 1 mile, 1.5 miles, something like that, out into the hills. It is kind of into the woods a little bit, but not really off the beaten track, I guess. It's got a lot of man-made trails, signs everywhere, so I just have a few things in there, and you'll understand knowing that why it's so basic. But I did have the earlier version on the bag. I had one of the 800 denier, I believe, 8 or 850, something like that. I didn't like it. It sounded crinkly. I didn't like the noise it made. That may have worn off in time, but also this one was 1050. I'm used to the quality that my Condor 2 by Maxpedition has, and this pretty much holds up to that. I also have a waist bag that Maxpedition makes, and it's also that higher denier, and I like it a lot. Anyway, before I get to the bag, I just want to show a couple of things that were not something I'd want to make videos for. I'm going to flip my screen around so I can see where I'm at in the frame here. But basically, I just want to show a couple of things. This is a walking stick made of ash. I did buy it instead of trying to make one just because it was so cheap. And it holds up pretty good. I can lean on it pretty well and it won't go anywhere. I took the leather strap off here and replaced it with paracord, so I can really lean on that and not have to worry about it. I also put little eyelets in there, like what would be used on the Kydex sheaths and things like that. I had some of those little rings, and I put those in there so I wouldn't get anywhere. You probably can't see that in there, but it's made so that the rough edge won't cut into my cordage. And since I will be leaning on it and pushing on it, this would slide and move. So what I did is I got some two-sided carpet tape and put a strip down through there and then wrapped it. It'll let go of the rope easy if I ever need it, but it won't slide. I haven't had it slide at all, and I've really tried to make it slide, so that's doing pretty good. It's wrapped probably a little over 2 feet down to the end there. And also, just for decoration on the lanyard, I did a little bead set there. Just I like the blue and everything, so a little arrowhead on the end. Anyway, let me move that out of the way. This is one of the books I like a lot. I have a lot of SAS books and several other books that I check out, but this one is has the waterproof printing and everything, so if it gets wet it doesn't really matter. Has plenty of illustrations and all, but it's done. If you're watching this, you're into this kind of thing, so you probably already know very well who this is and may even already have this book. But I like this one a lot just because it's so small, and it's very easy to get to what you want for references and things like that. But it's Mike Hawk, and you may have seen his show, you know, Man, Woman, Wild, and he does some other things. Last Man Standing, I believe, is the name of the other one. Or, I'm sorry, One Man Army, I think, is the name of it. Sorry, Last Man Standing is something else. But I made a little bookmark, leather bookmark. That I didn't make that, obviously. This was bought, and I just put the beading on there with the blue. Nothing more embarrassing than being a guy by himself going into Hobby Lobby and coming out with beads. Since this kind of ended up being more like a recreational style EDC, I'm kind of showing the other things I might have. Obviously, I have my cell phone, which has GPS and everything in it. So, but if there's some problem with that, I have my atomic watch, charges from the sun, so it should never have to have batteries, compass, and I have a bunch of these, like I'm sure many of you do, and it just happened to be the last one I was wearing, so it's looped into my wristband there. Anyway, moving on to the bag. Like I mentioned, this is a 1050 denier instead of the cheaper ones. I just like it. It seems much more rugged, because I like to be able. Honestly, it's just so that I can clean it off without having to worry about it. Anyway, I'll get to it. I'll start on the outside. The 2-inch strap, very tough, very strong, with an adjustable shoulder strap, padded. You can adjust it, take it off, whatever. It's just Velcroed on. Go into the back. Padding here, large padding for as it sits on your hip. Another piece of pad there and there. It also has a stabilizer strap that I took off. I've only had this out once. It was last weekend. I'm taking it again this weekend to try it out. And I really wish I would not have taken that off, so I'm going to put it back on. It'll hold it around my waist a little bit better so it doesn't sling around on me. But there is a strap that goes through there that you can put around you. Has a carry handle here, but if you really want to pack this thing down and make it heavy, I don't suggest using that. It would wear out pretty quick. It's really not much for load bearing. Let's see. Flip on that back. It has some MOLLE here. It also has a place here. I'm just going to find something to show. One of my drill bits of work. So if you had a pin or something like that, of course you wouldn't take this with you, but it goes all the way down to the very bottom here, so a pin would fit in there real nice. If that's what you wanted to do. I strapped on my 15-year-old multi-tool, Victorinox. Probably one of my oldest knives that I still have and actually use anyway. That is, like I said, it's 14, 15 years old, somewhere around there. Has MOLLE on the other side also, and another pocket goes down through there. The side pouch, this will hold an Nalgene water bottle, no problem. I've put mine in there. I got this specifically for this bag. Velcro strap comes loose, which can be adjusted from the inside for length and things that you want. So you can really strap some things down in there. But this is the water bottle I carry. For this anyway, that's what I take out. That is not dirty water, it's just khaki colored. The bottle is anyway. It's an aqua vessel, and it has a water filter that comes with it, which I'll be getting to in just a minute. It's on the inside. I didn't really go over the zippers. They are YKK zippers, all that, just like my Expedition does. They're very rugged, very tough. I don't worry about anything. I grab them and pull them around. You don't really have to worry about breaking them, tearing them up. Has a very sturdy buckle here. It doesn't have a really loud click, so I don't know if you call that the whisper quiet ones or not, but I don't think so. For the quality it is, I don't really care about that click myself. It has a pouch back here that goes the full length of the back. You can carry your firearm in there, whatever. It has Velcro that goes, if you can see down in there, Velcro goes all the way down to the bottom, about 1 inch from the bottom, and you can see it comes way up to the top. I have that in there just because I took it off my side. It's my Escobar. The Velcro on the top here, Velcro on the front. So whatever you wanted to put on there, you put on your zombie patches, flags, whatever. And I'm going to order some name tags up here for my name. I'm probably going to put able to survive up there. In the top pouch, I have my pencil headlamp. I absolutely love this headlamp, and it works great. Also, I keep a butane lighter. I don't smoke. This lighter is for other purposes. So I keep a chem stick up there. This is one of the 30-minute super brights. I guess it's a little bit brighter than some of the others, but I really don't know as much of a difference. I have a few of them, so I'll use them, but it's only going to go for about 30 minutes, and it's going to start to fade out on you. This is a quick go-to flashlight. It's super bright, but does require the special batteries, the camera cell batteries, and I don't use it as much, but I'll keep it in here just because it's for the purpose of this bag. That's not a big deal. If the batteries die, I just go to something else when I get home. That's it for the pouch up top. Has a little zipper pouch on the front. Goes down the length here down to the bottom of the flip over top. Bandanas in there for wiping sweat, multiple things you might need. I keep my credit card Gorilla Tape in there. I have a bunch of these that I've made up, and I use them all the time. I had to use one at work not long ago. Something happened, caught my back pocket and ripped my pants open, and I didn't have to worry about it. I just went into the bathroom and taped them up because I only had a couple hours before I went home anyway. Taped them from the inside, and nobody could even tell. This is a laser pointer. I have this with me. I can point out things in the woods to my wife, whatever, or show her things, or show her what I'm talking about. And especially since we go to monuments, memorials, things like that, they have museums, I can't point as easy. I can actually just put the dot on whatever I'm talking about. But I do a lot of astronomy stuff, and having this is great. You can actually see the beam going through the air as you point at a star or a planet or whatever you're looking at. That's actually the original purpose for this and what I got it for. And that's it for that front pouch there. Once you flip it open, you have another fairly large pocket here and a little slide section up here. This is where I keep my pens and things. I have a stainless steel Sharpie. One of my space pens I got when we went down to watch one of the last shuttle launches that we went and saw Discovery. I keep these. I have a bunch of these moleskin things here. This is brand new. I put it in here when I made the pouch up, but I usually keep one of these in my back pocket. They're virtually indestructible. Unless you really are trying to, you're not going to hurt this little notebook, and I keep a lot of those around. And that's it for that section there. In the front, this is where I'll keep, I like the Kroger brand trail mix. The fruit and nut, those are great. They're chewy. And I don't think they're chewy because of marshmallow. I think it's honey or something like that that makes these stick together. But they're some of the better tasting ones to me anyway. I do keep, for hydration, I do keep some iodine with me. And also for first aid, obviously it would work out. And I have a first aid kit that I'll get to in just a minute, but for minor cuts, bruises, and things like that that you'll get out there, that's why I have a first aid kit in this. Okay, also I put a Maxpedition roly-poly on it. You can see here, strapped to the side. If I'm out there and there's something I want to identify, a tree or whatever, or a mushroom that I find, I try to see if I can identify things like that. So basically I have this here so that I can grab it, put it in a little bag, and keep going without making the rest of it dirty. The side pouch here, this is where I keep a few other things. I keep a spork, titanium spork. I keep a couple of them. Looks like that one punched through the bag, but that's really not a big deal. It's just for if we stop and get something to eat and they don't give it to us, whatever, we'd be in trouble out there. When I do sanitize my water chemically, it will change the flavor of it. So I keep a bunch of these little drink mix pouches in the side here. If you can see, let me pick it up, bring it up closer for you. Inside here, you have another small pouch. You can put batteries, cell phone, whatever in there. I don't know if my cell phone will fit. I have the Droid. No, it won't quite fit, but it will fit in the main pocket there. Also has another pouch here that goes down the rest of the length of the bag down to the bottom. Nice pouch there. You could put a few things on the top, but it has a little bag with a drawstring And inside here, I have a, you've probably seen this bag before. I no longer have a fire kit that needs to be this big. My fire kit is extremely small now, so I don't really have a need for something this large. That fire kit was actually the first video I ever did for YouTube, and I've learned a lot, and the more I've learned, my kit has gotten much smaller, and I no longer need that much redundancy. But basically on it, I keep a few things: some glue, a straw, fire striker. I got bug spray and sunscreen, my Lansky sharpener, and a couple more chem sticks if I need them. In the back pouch, I keep a little space blanket, some needles in case I need to sew anything at all. I usually also have paracord in this kit. It's not in here right now because I actually had to use it, and I'm going to make another little strand of it. Some of the Ignito fire starters. And some of the cotton swabs and matches. So I do have some redundancies for fire, but that's pretty much that pouch there. Also by my Expedition. A lot of people are using those for their EDCs and things like that. I'll show you the pouches inside here in just a minute after I get everything cleared out, but there are basically 3 places to put stuff in here. On the back side, I have this rain jacket. Goes very long, about down to my knees. It has a hood and everything. It's about $3 from Bass Pro Shop. They did pretty good. I've never actually used that one. I always have my Cortex or something available. I also have a small first aid kit. I won't go through everything on this because you need to create your own first aid kit. Everybody's needs as far as that are very unique. Mine in particular are different than a lot of people, and I have different things in here, from iodine patches to ace bandage right there, and then my personal meds and personal prescribed patches for pain and things like that, and some moleskin. But I have, in the moleskin for this in particular, I definitely would have in there. One thing that I'm going to do is get some more medical scissors to add to this kit, or I'm going to change out my Swiss tool to a different kind of multi-tool with a pair of scissors in it. But I'd probably just rather keep that one and get a better pair of scissors to throw in this kit. I have a roll of toilet paper. Things come up, you're out in the woods, whatever, especially with my wife with me, you know, so I have a roll of toilet paper that I can open up if I need to. This is the filter that attaches. You can use that straw that you saw in here, and basically you put that straw on the end of this and attach this, and it will filter water, not just for smell and taste. It cleans out bacteria and things like that. I think down to 0.02 microns or something like that, but cleaner than your tap water supposedly. Anyway, that's that. Like I said, I would show you, see if I can get it where you can see. So there's a pouch on the back side there, and another pouch just like it on the front side. So it has those organization in there for that. Anyway, that's the content of my bag. I don't think I missed anything. But like with most of my Expedition, I'm very pleased with it. I'm happy with it, and I've only had it out once, but I could tell that I was really going to like it, and I'll take it out again this weekend. If I come up with anything that I don't like, I will definitely make note of it below as time goes on. I will mention also it has these little straps on the bottom if you have any need to strap some things on there. Anyway, that's it. That's my recreational kit. Hope I haven't been rambling too long for you guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.